kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing,
That's my wide receiver right there, bro. That's my wide receiver. Overload.
And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and they will take a 7-point lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
You're not doing the same thing, bro. It ain't happening.
Before going out of bounds. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
You're so lucky.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Looking to throw, Penix. They'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Robinson.
Are you serious? Niggas just glitching through my players, nigga. Tackle this nigga.
Here's Penix. That's caught by
chill out, this little, these tiny routes.
Inside the 30. Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop the throw.
That was my zone. Oh my God.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Coup now for the point after.
What the hell did I purchase? PlayStation telling me I bought something. What did I buy? I didn't buy nothing. Oh, Spotify.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick-6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Herbert. Short throw to Disley. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Herbert. Short throw to Disley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Second and 10. They'll look to throw. Into the hands of London. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 14. Penix to the air once more. Caught out left side by Robinson. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a second and 2. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is third and 3. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on third and 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He tried to get away, but to no avail, and an absolute killer there. A 12-yard loss on first and goal. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Now Penix. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help.
Oh, my God!
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They are going for it. Penix. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth.
Bro, that was a clutch defensive. I was clutch for that. You were right at the 1, bro.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. first down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Gus Edwards, 75 yards. And the Chargers strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. This is 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll throw with Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back to throw. He's got the hook up to McLeod.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
They'll look to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
I'm clutch. I'm clutch.
Chargers have just
2
sewn up
red
this
zone.
game.
Ah,
Charles, a game like
I'm
this,
too clutch for that.
what does this do to the psyche of a young
Oh my
quarterback?
goodness, 2 times. I'll let you come down here and you throwing a pick. 2 times. I don't want to hear it. Talking about, oh, I'm going to blow it. I mean, I let you score a lot, but I made the right plays at the right time.
We gotta have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
It's over, bro.
The Falcons gonna use the second
It's over.
timeouts
I'm going to bed with a dub.
just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
I mean, I don't have to go to bed. If you want to play again, we can play again. I don't mind.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 3rd and 5. They'll go again with Dobbins. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the things that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. On down is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Let's go, dog. Good ass game, bruh.
Well, it took us
I came up clutch, nigga.
to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up. It would have taken a miracle.
Nigga thought he was gonna march down. I mean, he did march down, but I made the right play. I made the right play. The improvement is there. See, I know it works now. See, the Chargers might be the niggas. Chargers might be my niggas for real. Nail-biting game, but I ended up coming clutch. Back in my days, they used to call me Kid Clutch, nigga. Kid Clutch. Kid Clutch. That is satisfying as hell. So satisfying. I'm about to eat them dubs like I'm Jameis.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA.
I do not want the ball.
The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a great
The stuff, Debo. Start off the game right.
all the way to the 45-yard line.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
What the?
And this intercepted on the first
I threw a touch pass.
And the Falcons are going to take possession as they've got it
For this nigga to just
2-yard line.
grab it like this nigga is Fred Warner? It's okay.
Very
Wait,
good
one
starting field
receiver.
position for the
No, there's two
Falcons offense
receivers.
as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. First carry of the game now for the Texas.
Yeah,
superstar,
good stuff,
B.J.
guys.
Robinson.
Leonard
And
Floyd.
this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44.
We have a decent defense. We're good. We have a good defense. What am I talking about?
Run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right
This can be a pick play. This can be a screen. Nope.
And making a very nice play.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Penix working out of the gun here. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down.
Yeah, nigga, run the
That
ball,
was not
boy.
easy to hold on to.
Run the ball.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. To throw again is Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards on the pickup. And looking to throw, Penix.
This is actually interesting. Really, really interesting. Because you can in drag routes. The D-line is better. So I can just let you wait for them little drag routes to develop and then the D-line do some work. Let's see what we can do.
Here's Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. To the air, Penix.
Bro.
Going to be caught here by Pitts.
I mean, I was there. It's okay.
Here.
Nigga threw right to me.
First and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Looking to throw Penix. His pass caught at the 4. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Back to throw again. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners.
You aren't on your game. Hey, you're not on. I can't even speak, man. Can't even speak, man. You got me dumbfounded. Where is the place I used to know? The world would never know.
Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Am I going to run it? Am I going to make a play? The world will never know.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Why can't I pick a play?
Back to throw, Purdy. Eluding the pressure right.
I threw to Debo, that wouldn't have been a pick. Even though he was in front of him, he could have just, as soon as I threw the ball, that would have been bad, really, really bad.
Instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Hey, throw that
nice
quicker.
Bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Purdy will look to throw again here.
Who is the? Oh, Simmons.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard.
No, I could have threw it to McCaffrey.
After throwing his 2nd interception.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson.
Don't throw it to that nigga Warner. Oh, he's about to lose his sense factor. Yeah.
And down to the 43. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. But it's incomplete.
Little tiny routes ain't gonna work, dog. Let's get some pressure, guys. Let's get some pressure.
And I think he'll take that.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Robinson's got it.
You can have that, that's fine.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
You can.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Robinson up the middle. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A play fake. Now Penix.
Nigga, what did I just tell you? Don't throw this nigga to Warner. Stubborn.
And the 49ers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Colabone. You don't listen. Come on.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously.
Well, so adding.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1.
I mean, my defense is getting better. That's what I like.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Flush to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about
nobody was open.
That he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Sit down.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now Penix.
Nigga thought that was going to work. I mean, I was a little late, but.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
The Falcons on
We've only just begun.
Okay, 2 for 3 thus far.
I have on a long run. Sit down again! Again!
31-yard line. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They are going for it. Penix.
Jesus Christ, this defense is getting better. That's what I like, guys.
Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
I can't score, but you also can't score.
To start their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard.
Man, I have a good running back. Why am I not spamming this? What the hell? Going on the middle.
Now, here's 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. Throwing here, Purdy. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie.
Okay, I'm not sure you can actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Purdy. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Oh, my goodness. Good job, Purdy. It's pick wars over here, man. Pick wars.
Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll throw with Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson taking it in from the 20. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Cooper up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a nifty return there.
You seem like that razzle-dazzle.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams,
Razzmatazz, that razzle-dazzle,
the
razzmatazz.
spark that often wins games.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from hard. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Purdy looking to throw. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a 1st down.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Bro. I knew I was going, bro. It's acting weird, bro.
And that false start penalty certainly
been a good play.
Here. 2nd down and long. Purdy from the gun. Open man is Jerron Jennings. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Purdy sets up to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know The great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On third down, Penix from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. And looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Penix. And caught by London. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. To throw again is Penix. That's complete to Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons! Turner Mooney, 34 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Now Youngway coup for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 44. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Play action. Now Purdy out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. Yeah, after that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Purdy now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. And his kick is indeed good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14 to 6 now. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Penix. Checks this one down to Robinson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up second down. Looking to throw, Penix. His throw here is incomplete.
Normally he's pretty
Nigga Pitts his ass.
was thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll throw with Penix. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. On the bootleg, it's Penix. Escapes the sack.
Boom! Oh, let's go.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it, but he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
Fuck out of my way, nigga.
Christian McCaffrey with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the 49ers have taken a 4th-quarter lead. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
That nigga McCaffrey's like, little boy, that nigga, man. Nigga's like, get off me, nigga. Fuck off me.
You must take care of the football.
This is true San Fran football, bruh.
They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp.
It's the type of football I like, defense and running the ball, bruh. Your quarterback can play bad, but your defense can help you out.
And he
This is great football, team football. This is why people love football, nigga. Seems like you've been abandoning the run. Go back to it, bro.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. To the air, Penix. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Pass complete to Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to throw. This is Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Here's 1st down. Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
A big play here, 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And looking to throw, Penix.
Thank you. Good night. Good night. Say good night. Goodbye.